I'm missing one. This is what happens when you don't film for a while. You're like not in your flow. Oh, there it is. I'm interrupted.
Hi guys, Busher here. Hope you all are well and safe. I know it's been a hot minute since I sat in the hot chair, but I'm here bringing it to you fresh, ready to be productive at home. And I'm still in my fabulous robe. I actually just showered, did my self-care, prepped my face for filming routine. So I wanted to share with you guys my kind of like everyday, just so you feel good kind of look and face sort of deal. It's not really a review, kind of a review, but not really a review. It's more of like just a casual, let's sit, catch up. I wanted to share some things that I've been loving and using and getting myself kind of feeling somewhat productive for the day and put together and feeling good. Because what's the saying? If you look good, you feel good, and if you feel good, you perform well. So I believe that could be true. I don't know. I wanted to kick this video out and then hopefully in the next couple of days or weeks, who knows how long this will be lasting, I wanted to do kind of like a hashtag self-care routine sort of style video. I'm not sure. I'm just throwing things out there. I just wanted to share with you guys things that I've been doing to keep myself happy, healthy, safe, and sane. And then also in sharing my, routine and things I've been doing, I would love to hear what you guys are doing as well. So let me know down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when my next video comes out. And without further ado, let's get into it. I have with me a new member to me. I've been using this for maybe a couple of months now. It's the Beis travel bag. I had purchased this thinking that my husband and I would be taking a lot of vacations and trips this week. Not this week. This year. We did actually start the year off kind of, not really. More, we ended 2019 with a big bang. We actually went to Bangladesh for 2 weeks, which was amazing. And I wish I had this at that time. And that's kind of what made me want to buy this, because I had like 4 or 5 bags for my things, like my makeup things, and I was just like, this is just not, no, this is not efficient. So I want to do a quick little review about this bag. As you notice, there is a mirror, and that is one of the major selling points for me on this guy, along with the fact that there's 2 divisions, which is amazing. Now, I think this retails for $48, although Nars recently had a sale, so you could get it a little bit cheaper. But anywho, like you see, the bag is divided into 2 sections, which I personally really like, because what I've done is I've divided it into kind of like my everyday makeup, no makeup kind of look, and then on the back, in case there was a party or, I'm running out of work to go to an event or something, then I have my more like glam products down or on the other side. But anywho, I opened up the no makeup side. And if you guys want to see the more beat side, let me know down below. I'm happy to do a video on that. You open this bad boy up, it's got a lot of room. It's very deceptive, but I do really like this mirror. It's very thin, and you want it to be thin and flimsy because you want to save the weight for important products. This is important, but it doesn't need to be heavy or bulky. It's very thin, it's very lightweight. And I really like it. I like the size. It's a nice clear mirror. I can actually see my whole face, and if I wanted to pull it back, I could do my hair if I wanted to. And it sits really nicely on your desk. So, I was rambling about the bag, but now let's get to the good stuff. A couple things that I've been using that I recently have fallen in love with, and they're actually products that a lot of YouTubers have ranted and raved about. And one in particular who I'm the biggest fan of, Lydia Millen. If you guys haven't seen her videos or followed her or watched her, you really need to. She is a dream. She is such an inspiration. I love everything she puts out there. But anywho, she talks about the Brightening CC serum, and I'm sure you guys have already heard a lot about these guys. And as you see, I do have 2. I started out with the Immaculate Light. Sunny Flash was always sold out, and it was such a pain, but I finally got it. I was using the Immaculate Light shade more in the winter, and now recently, since the sun has kind of been coming out, I've been using Sunny Flash. I have recently been really loving mixing the two, a pump of this and a pump of this, and slathering it all over my face, and it really provides such a great glow, hydration, makes your skin look like you're wearing something, but it's undetectable, which is exactly what I love for days like this, where you're working from home or where you're just lounging at home and you just want to feel a little bit more put together, or I don't know, just feeling good. So, taking a pump of this, it's very fluid. Pump of the lack of the and then I take a pump of Sunny Flash. Now, all I have on my face right now, as you know, I am a La Mer fan, so I have vitamin C serum on my face, I have La Mer lotion, I have La Mer SPF on, and then I really thoroughly massage this into every like crack and crevice of my face. Really make sure it's all melted in. Oh, and it does have a rose scent to it. If you guys aren't familiar with By Terry products, most of their products, honestly, I've only tried this, and then I have the Baume de Rose, which I love. They do have a very strong, potent rose scent, which dissipates as you wear it, but if you're sensitive to fragrance, this definitely has fragrance in it. Personally, I love the smell. I love rose, so I don't mind it, but it is quite potent. Now, as you can see, it's, again, barely detectable, barely noticeable, but I really like it for days at home like this. It gives me a great glow. And the crazier thing is, as I continue to wear it throughout the day, my skin looks better and better and better. And it's the most weird, interesting thing I've ever noticed. Now, on days when I'm going out, maybe for errands or for work, or hanging out with friends, I do slap on a tinted moisturizer. But that's my base done. I know this is like the most simplest, easiest get ready with me, which that's kind of what you want, right? You want something simple, something not too hard to think about, easy to slap on. Just, again, something to make yourself feel a little bit presentable, a little bit more put together, a little bit more feeling like you have purpose in life, which you do, you all do. It's just that we're at home. That's the only difference. So now moving on to a little bit of blush and bronzer. There are a couple things that I have been, again, loving, and I have not heard really anyone rant or rave about. And that is the Chanel, what are these called? Le Beige Blush number 20 and number 23. Now, I've heard a few YouTubers talk about these, but not a lot, and that's surprising because this is so good, so good. I mean, clearly I have two. Let me show you how they look in the tube. One is obviously a brownie color, which I actually wear this sometimes as just bronzer or sometimes just as blush in the summer. And then this is like a really pretty pink corally color. It's gorgeous. It has a little bit of reflect in it. The bronze shade is a little bit, I don't want to say shimmery. There's definitely a glow factor in this product. I'll go ahead and swatch it for you guys real quick. And it's got a moussey texture, which is very faint, but that's what I love about a blush like this for a day like today, where you want just something a little bit something, not too much, just something. And it's, like I said, a moussey texture, and it blends out beautifully. And it just gives you a hint, just a flush, and that's the brownie shade. Which right now, with my skin color, it's a little bit more of a bronze than a blush, but in the summer, I can get away with it just looking like a blush. The swatch, if you go directly on the cheek, for some reason, I don't know why, but the pigmentation just doesn't show, doesn't last. And so I actually have come up with a technique. I'm first going to do the bronze, actually, yeah. I'm gonna do a little bit bronzer so you guys can see. So I'm actually going to swatch it on my forehead and on my cheek. And I actually like to like draw it a little bit like that. And so I take my kabuki and I blend it out. It's so pretty. And then I take my number, what was this again? Number 23. So that was the brown, the bronze was number 20. And the number 23, I actually take my brush and I swipe it. You can't tell that there's a lot of product on here at all, but when I go and I stipple it on my cheek, you can definitely see it. And it's the most gorgeous corally pink. I put a little bit on my forehead just to bring that into, you know, make your face look a little complete. This reminds me a lot of Nars Orgasm blush. I do also have that here with me, which I don't use that often, but sometimes I do. It's the liquid blush by Nars in Orgasm. Very similar to this, however, I do notice that this is a little bit more long lasting, I have to admit, than the Chanel one, but less glowy, oddly, than the Chanel number 23. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I also do take a little bit of my chin. And stipple. Pretty much close to being done. Again, it's barely noticeable, barely there makeup, but that's really my jam. Another thing I have been loving, again from Chanel, I promise you this is not sponsored, it's just that these are things I've been loving by Chanel lately. Now you guys have heard me rant and rave about, how many times can I say rant and rave in this video? I don't know. I love the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate. I use that all the time, but recently, again, for things like being at home, I don't always want to pull out that palette and use it, and it is a pricey little bugger versus these guys. I think they're what, 34? It's not that much cheaper than the Shade and Illuminate, but these two are still together cheaper than just that one palette, so I kind of save that for a little bit specialer occasions. More special occasions. But anywho, I love the highlighter in that Shade and Illuminate palette, as you all know. But I've come across, and I've been on the hunt, let me tell you, I've been on the hunt for a really nice, dewy, subtle, but noticeable highlighter for everyday. Chanel has not come out, but kind of recently, not really recent, but it's the highlighter stick in, what is this? Sculpting. And I do have a tester package because I have a wonderful friend who works at the downtown Seattle Chanel counter, and they were sold out, and I was like, I need to get my hands on this puppy. And she was like, okay, I'll give you mine. And that was so sweet of her, so thank you. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous highlighter. It is subtle, it is glossy, it is not glittery, it does not break down my makeup. You are able to, look, oh my God. Becky, do you see that glow? It is, look at that. It is so pretty. I love the way it makes my face look glowy, just like a touch little oily. Because again, I do have very dry, dehydrated skin, and I do like to look over the top glowy. Oi. Now, a lot of you are gonna be like, but Bushra, you didn't put any concealer on. How is that possible? Yeah, well, when I'm at home, I really don't wear concealer. It's whatever. But if you guys want to see the amped up version of this, I am more than happy to show you guys. Just let me know in the comment section down below. Since I don't really do anything to my eyes, I have lashes on. I kind of just hit the brows and my lips. That's all that's left. There's a product that I want to review. It's on its way. Shipping has been a little bit slow considering everything, and that's okay. But there's something that I have been using, which I really do like. And it is by the brand Well People, and it's this little tiny brow gel. It's in the shade Expressionist, brown. Or maybe it's called Brown Gel Expressionist, and the color is brown. And it's the tiniest, teensiest little brow gel. Okay, let me show you. When it comes out, it is clumpy. Like, it's clumpy. And I don't like that. I usually use a napkin and I take off the excess. So let me try doing that right now. I just literally just lightly, ever so lightly, just pull it through. And then I hope you guys can see, I just do little light flicks. I don't like putting a lot of brow product, especially when you're home. You don't really need to, I don't think, personally. To each their own, right? But personally, I don't. And whatever's remaining, if there's anything remaining, I just put it through too. So there are a couple of products that I've been using for my lips, but I have to tell you something that I've been loving lately. It's these lip balms or lip glosses. I don't know what they're called, but they're just, actually I do know what they're called, let me tell you. They're called the Phyto Lip Delight. I have shade 1 and shade 2. They're beautiful. I have to show you shade 1 because that's what I've been rocking even at home, going to the grocery store, what have you. This is $52, $55. I'll link it down below, but I would pay for this again and again and again. So let me take this off and show you this Sisley. So when you take it out, it has that, that little stopper, which is really interesting. And as you can see, it's like, it's got this interesting bend. Has a very weird doe foot applicator. Not a lot of product comes out. This one I do find that I have to like go back in and reapply a little bit more, but when you do, the way that it feels and makes your lips look is phenomenal. Phenomenal. It comes in 3 different shades. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Amazing, amazing. And I definitely feel like when I put it on and I have it on, it lasts really long. You guys need to try this. So now I'm done with my face and I'm just gonna go do my hair. I got my hair done. I changed my clothes. And those things, those small little things add up throughout the day for me especially. Like, you know, doing my hair, doing my face, changing my clothes. I feel ready to conquer the day and get to work. So until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and be beautiful. Bye guys.
Where did I put my mirror? Excuse me? I seriously have lost my mirror. I say what now? Oh.